It's a PSA. Lack of sleep is turning you into a cranky, unproductive mess. But don't worry, I got you covered. All right, let's talk about sleep. Actually, let's talk about sleep, but let's talk about the impact of poor sleep or insomnia, because there is a very large percentage of the population, especially women in menopause, who struggle with insomnia, poor sleep, whether it's I can't fall asleep easily, or I wake up at certain times during the night. And you'll find that when you wake up during the night, it's almost always the same time. My beautiful earrings from my daughter for Mother's Day from France. So anyway, the impact is of poor sleep long term is really intense. It's really impactful of your overall wellness and well-being. So from poor sleep, so literally, like, whether it's due to, because here's the thing, when I talk about any condition, please know I talk about it from a Chinese medicine perspective, how my brain works for over the past 20 plus years. There's no one size fits all formula to support or for relief. There's no one reason why you have insomnia. So not everybody can be treated or the same or have the same experience with the same protocols. So whether you're working with acupuncture, with the way I used to with my practice, or the way I teach about using essential oils on acupuncture points. So whether you're an acupuncturist or not, if you have clients that you support with their health, you could be using the oils on their points or teaching them how to do that, which, P.S., by the way, if you are a practitioner, this is going to make you a really freaking cool one. Okay. So whether it's due to stress, digestive issues, menopause, poor sleep hygiene, eating too late, drinking too much alcohol at night, this is an epidemic in our country. In this little country of ours, I'm in the United States. It's probably the same in most places, in most Western countries, but it's definitely a problem in the United States. Insomnia is literally at an all-time high, and the price can be devastating to your health. So some of the side effects of poor sleep are a weakened immune system. We do not need our immune systems weakened any more than they are right now. They're tender, they're vulnerable. We've had an epidemic for the past 4 years, the like of which, our generation has never experienced. Most of us on the planet have not experienced this kind of epidemic, especially in the United States. So we've all are more vulnerable in our immune systems. Not to mention, like, all the stress that is in the world right now is also attacking our immune system. So we need really good sleep to combat that. It also gives a higher increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity, impaired cognitive function and memory. And if you're like me, a woman in middle age, postmenopause, I don't need anything else messing with my memory, messing with, like, why did I walk into this room? Right? It also can create mood disturbances such as anxiety and depressed feelings, decreased productivity and performance, hormonal imbalances. Again, if you're like me, you don't need anything else disrupting your hormonal balance. Accelerated age. Guess where it's going to show up, you guys? in our skin. So let's talk about some things that you can do to combat insomnia and promote better sleep. So sleep hygiene and a good evening routine is critical. I know you know this, but let me tell you something. I because of all the things that I have done in the past, like with, ways that I navigate and manage my stress, the ways that I eat, the way and my morning routine and most recently my evening routine, it's not perfect. Yours doesn't have to be perfect, but some things to keep in mind. It's essential to practice good sleep hygiene and establish a relaxing evening routine. I pretty much can't give up unless it's extreme travel conditions or circumstances. I'm really that willing at this point to give up my morning or my evening routine. So here's some tips. So stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on the weekends. That's right. Keep it the same as much as possible. Create a calm, comfortable sleep environment in your sleep space, right? Just keep it, the warm colors, keep it relaxing. Don't have a lot of chaos in your room. I mean, one thing I've never done, and I hope I never have to, is put my office in my bedroom. And I'm in a second bedroom right now. You might see a bed, maybe, but it's a second bedroom. It's my office, and rare is the person that sleeps on that bed. But really keep an environment of calm in your sleep space. Avoid screens, TV, phone, computer, at least an hour, at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Engage in relaxing activities before bed, such as reading, meditation, gentle stretching. I would add in I love the gentle stretching or some yoga, like some yin yoga would be amazing in the evening. Avoid so I've gotten better at this. Avoid large meals. I'm also going to add caffeine and alcohol close to bedtime, which I don't do either of those things close to bedtime at all. So, matter of fact, it's very ever rare that I drink alcohol anymore. And if I do, it's like 2 sips and I'm gone. I am a terrible date or a cheap date, I guess. So yeah, I've gotten a lot better at moving my mealtime earlier. I remember that when I was in Portugal last year for 3 months, it was hard because Europeans tend to eat a lot later. And so it's like 8 o'clock, we're gonna meet and have a drink before dinner. I'm like, whoa, yo, like, I need to be winding it down at 8 p.m., not going out and meeting for a drink before dinner. No way. Oh my God. As much as I dream of the European lifestyle, that's one thing I can't get behind anymore. Just not that cool, I guess. No, but avoid the large meal. So I've even lately been playing with the larger meal being my second meal and then something small. Matter of fact, yesterday I did that. I had made this big pot of vegetarian bolognese and I had some leftovers and I ate my leftovers for lunch yesterday. And then I just had a large, sounds boring, but it was really good. A large thing of steamed and then air fried broccoli for dinner. And I was like, oh, okay, I feel good. P.S. A great BM this morning. I know, TMI, but that's another topic because it's really important for that. So keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Now, the good news is that there are several, you know me, I'm going to talk about essential oils and acupuncture points because that's my jam. Several essential oils and acupuncture points to support a good night's sleep. Now, some of the common oils that support sleep are lavender, vetiver, which I think is my favorite, cedarwood, Roman chamomile, sandalwood. No, I take it back. Sandalwood's my favorite. Now, I also love it from doTERRA, which is the essential oils I choose. There's a blend called Serenity. Matter of fact, they have a whole system called the Serenity Sleep System, which I can link all this stuff to below. And you can mix these and match these oils in a diffuser. So here's my diffuser blend every night. I swear to you, every night I put, this is such a dork. I put two drops of Serenity in the diffuser, and then 2 drops in my hand, 2 drops of petitgrain, which is also another really good essential oil for relaxing sleep. Petitgrain in there and 2 drops of petitgrain in my hands. And then I rub my hands together, and then I rub them on my Shen Men point, and then I just kind of rub down my ears, my earlobes, and then the back of my neck, and I specifically hang out on a point called On Me On, which I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And then I use vetiver on the bottom of my feet every night. So those are some of the things I do at night. But you can make it after I rub the Serenity and petitgrain, I take what's left over in my hands and I rub it on my pillow so that when I'm sleeping, I'm getting the diffuser, but I'm also getting like this close, yummy feeling. Anyway, but you can make a pillow or a linen spray. For your kiddos, you can spray their stuffed animals that they sleep with so that they're breathing in. So that's a really nice thing for kiddos. So there are also a couple of very common acupuncture points you can use to use the oils on. The first one, as I already mentioned, is called On Me On. It's a point. It's an extra point, meaning it's not on a primary meridian like the liver or lung, spleen. And it's actually translated as peaceful sleep. I'm going to show a picture. I don't think I can quite show it here, but there's a point in the back of your neck called gallbladder 20. And then if you find the mastoid process at the bottom of your ear bone here, and you draw a line straight to those 2 points, and it's right in between. So that's called On Me On. So it really has, I like to use lavender or Serenity on that, and it has, a really mind calming effect. Heart 7 is also a great point that I love. It's on the medial aspect of the wrist crease below your pinky. It's right on that wrist crease. You can feel a little divot, heart 7. So when sleep is due to feelings of anxiousness, this is a really good one. So a lot of people have a lot of anxiety these days. So I would probably use cedarwood or sandalwood on that. Any of the floral oils are really good because they're relaxants. So you can use lavender on that. And these 2 oils, the cedarwood and sandalwood, are they're very stabilizing. They're wood oils, right? So they gather scattered chi. So meaning like when there's anxiety, you have what's called scattered chi. And so you want to really gather that and just stabilize that. Now, kidney 1, again, I have a picture here or here. And it's located on the bottom of the foot. If this was my foot, it would be right here. And it's really good when with insomnia that's due to hormonal imbalance, specifically in menopause. And this is also a good point. It really draws energy downward, right to the bottom of the foot. It's going to descend that chi. So I love putting vetiver on that. That's my favorite point. And vetiver, especially in women in menopause, menopause is due constitutionally to yin deficiency. So vetiver is the best oil to support nourish yin. So using it on kidney 1 or kidney 3 is fantastic. So that is how you can support all of this together is how you can support a really good, healthy night's sleep. Pretty much the only rare do I wake up to pee. And if I do, I fall right back to sleep. And the only nights I tend to have insomnia is when there's a full moon. And not every full moon, but some full moons. I have insomnia. And I'm still like always shocked. Like, oh yeah, it's a full moon. Surprise, surprise. Wow, powerful. But I'm sure there's a good full moon blend that can support that, but I don't know what that is. But I hope this is helpful. I have an incredible ebook that literally over 4,000 people have downloaded that talks about essential oil and acupuncture combinations for today's top health concerns. So I'm going to leave that link below. You can download it and use it. It's 35 pages. It's got tons of information and it's really supportive for you. And if you have a holistic wellness practice, you can really support your patients that way. And there's a lot of other goodies in store for you. All right. Take good care. If you like this, please like, subscribe, share, do all the things that help me help more of you. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.